Hey, so I wanted to respond to this question because one of the things that me and my cousins, we were all taught growing up, is when it comes to learning how to fast, or if someone is, say somebody wants to fast, but they take medication at a certain time of day, what that person would do is they would start from midnight to midnight. So that's midnight that night. I said midnight to midnight. Look, I don't do edits. I don't do edits. Okay, so the way you would do it is from midnight to 12 o'clock noon the next day. So if you're learning how to fast, you start from midnight that night to 12 o'clock noon the next day. You would eat something after 12 o'clock. When you get ready to go to bed, you just know you got to wait until 12 noon the next day to eat something. If you take medication but you want to learn how to fast, then same thing. Whatever time you go to bed, and you know that you're only fasting until 12 o'clock noon the next day. That way, 12 o'clock noon hits, you make your meal, you take your medication, you can continue on. So when I was learning how to fast consistently, because I think when my husband first went to boot camp, I fasted the whole time, but nothing like a 40-day liquid fast or a 21-day fast. What I did was I fasted from 6 p.m. at night till 6 a.m. the next morning, and I maintained that fast for 2 months, the whole time my husband was in boot camp. So to me, I didn't feel like I was fasting because I was so engaged with the things that we were taught to do while fasting. So you wake up, you anoint your head with oil, you brush your teeth. Remember, don't eat the toothpaste because you ain't been eating. So you probably like, toothpaste tastes a little good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just joking around with you. But you would begin either reading the scriptures. Some people start from the beginning of the Bible. Some people read one chapter a day, starting at specific books, like the book of Psalms, Genesis, Exodus. Where are some ones people normally go to? Matthew, Luke, John, Mark, Revelations. A lot of people don't like to start at Revelations, but I found it interesting and fun to look at, especially if you are going to spend time in biblical study. You go look at, blueletterbible.com. Then you start getting into the Septuagint. Then the, what is the name of the Aramaic Bible? I don't remember the name. So my father had bought me like Haley's dictionary, Strong's dictionary, lots of different dictionaries. So once I moved in, I had my husband, my children. These are the things that I would look at and study with if I was fasting for spiritual purposes. Now, say your culture is different, your spiritual beliefs are different, whatever religious texts or books that you have that you believe in, or say you are somebody that's more into metaphysics, then you would look at books like the Abundance Book, A Course in Miracles, so many books that I can get into because I actually joined a group. And to my surprise, in this group, I was sent so many ordination books. And I messaged this person like, hold up, why are you sending me all this stuff? And they basically told me that it was told to them that I have already done a lot of these things in past lives. So I was just getting my books handed back to me. So whatever spiritual text that you want to use for your spiritual edification, whatever music that inspires you to lift your spirit. Again, I was raised a very hardcore Christian, so lots of praise and worship, lots of songs that I would hear my grandmother sing, my father, I would hear him sing, I would hear my mother sing. So whatever works for you, you can do. Like I said, go to bed at night, or you can identify 12 midnight to 12 noon the next day, or you can do like I did, 6 p.m. At night till 6 a.m. the next day, every day. And just know that during the time of your fast, during the time you are awake and not eating, you should be doing something for your spiritual study and your spiritual edification. So I hope this helps. If you have any more questions, go ahead and comment, because I love answering these types of questions. Oh, and if you're still watching, you see me using this heart filter here. So I created this. It was actually pretty fun to make. I'm not even sure what things I added together to create it, but I do look forward to creating more. So if you like it, try it out. If you type in Icy the Medium, it will pop up and you'll be able to see it. Thank you for watching. And if you have any more questions, drop them below. Let me take a look.